Okay. I said I was going to drop this video yesterday, but you guys are going to get it late tonight or today or in the morning, wherever you are. If you're on the other side of the world, then you're probably getting it. Whatever. I don't feel like doing that time. Anyways, today we got some very juicy Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash news, a little bit of update on the gameplay and stuff like that. I read pretty much all of it. I read pretty much all of the information that was on this scan. First things first, shout out to Shonen Games for translating this, and shout out to Shonen Games as well for dropping the scan before the translations. Link to them is in the description. They have a website and a Twitter, so if you want to follow them and all that good stuff, make sure to check that out. But we're going to talk about all this good stuff that's on this scan, and I'm going to go ahead and give my opinions and thoughts and everything like that on that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're going to start in the top left hand corner. Pretty much it's just talking about what Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash is, and as you can see at the bottom of that, I'm going to read that, by the way. As you can see at the bottom of that, you see a couple of characters. If you guys don't have access to the website, I pretty much knew Maki, Inumaki, and Panda were going to be the additional character. I mean, they're literally in the art. So they're literally right there. Toge, Maki, and Panda. That was kind of obvious due to the art. But other than that, the other, how many characters is that is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other 7 characters are very questionable. If you guys don't know, there's supposed to be 15 characters based games, so there's gonna be a lot of guessing that we have to do. Separate video on that coming soon. But anyways, what is Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash? Recreate the power of a curse sorcerer by using a variety of curse techniques in this 2v2 action game. Team up and fight alongside a partner to become the greatest curse sorcerers. So pretty much it's just telling you that this is a 2v2 game. You and your partner are gonna have to go against a lot of people. So try to create your own tech, your own cheese. And right at the bottom of that and the characters, it says this time we're going to go into the game's battle system. So now this is not going to cover the entire battle system, but it's going to talk about some of the feats of the characters and how they work. Now they're not going to talk about the 2v2 aspect yet. I think that's going to be on the next issue. It does say that on the scan, but anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So part 1, which is in the bottom left hand corner, it says increase your curse level to gain the advantage. Pretty much as your curse level raises, you will become stronger. When Yuji increases his curse level, his techniques will evolve. Interesting. And he will become a lot more agile. As your curse level grows, you will be able to pull off bigger techniques. Each character will be able to evolve their techniques. That is pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. So the more you're kicking ass, the more your curse level goes up, and then the stronger or the better your abilities get. Now, once we get into the Gojo part, it's going to sound like this motherfucker is OP. Because even though he's a slow character, he might be a little OP, I don't know. But first things first, it didn't cross my mind when I was reading this, but then when I actually thought about it, Maki doesn't use curse techniques. Now they went ahead and broke that down. So deep in the left hand corner, we got something about Maki. Like I said, it kind of didn't cross my mind at that point in time, but she can't really use curse techniques. So how will Maki fare with no curse power? Instead of having a curse level, she will have a physical meter. In order to deal damage with attacks, swiftly wielding curse tools and deal damage with taijutsu techniques. That was worded very weird. This is translation, so that's why I had a hard time reading that. I like that take on Maki because she fares very differently from all the characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. Now this is where we get to Gojo. So shit is finna get kind of interesting. So right here it says not only will Gojo be able to use red and blue, which is reversal red and lapse, he will also be able to use hollow purple. We've seen that I think he used hollow purple in the trailer. I cannot remember. But anyways, with Gojo, raise your curse level and Gojo will be able to raise your curse level and Gojo will be able to keep people at bay with the power of blue, or even use red to seal your opponent's movement. That is crazy. Finally, it's time to end the battle in one sweeping blow with the power of hollow purple. What the So dude can use reversal red, right? Like the technique that you can come up with this guy. He's very slow, guys. He's a slow character, but his arsenal is going to be very interesting. Now, the reason I say he's slow, in the last game we looked at, they did say he was kind of a slower character. I'm not going to say he's turtle slow, but he was like one of the slower characters. And I guess that's because it's going to take a lot more time to get off reversal red and lapse and hollow purple. So I guess that's what they meant by slower. With physical attacks, I'm not too sure. He looked kind of a decent speed. He had a decent speed to him in the trailer when it came to physical attack, so that you won't have to worry about that. But when you're trying to use reversal red, lapse, and hollow purple, issue. He's going to be slower, but there's going to be something that makes up for that. We're going to talk about that. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to part 2 of the information that we got here. Combine managing techniques with curse techniques in order to get a 1-up during battle. So here you can see some of the screenshots with Panda. Panda has his gorilla mode. That's nice to know. But before I get into the descriptions and stuff like that, I couldn't zoom in anymore. If you guys are on like phones or anything, kind of zoom into the map. That map is pretty big, bro. That's a big map to be 2v2ing on. So this area, the areas are going to be, it looks like they're going to be pretty massive. That's pretty fucking big. It's a big map. But anyways, managing techniques. That's what we're on. Hit your opponents with these techniques in order to increase your curse level. These techniques will not do any damage to the opponent. What does that mean? Managing techniques. Wait, what? I'm confused on that. That's it. I gotta read more into this because I'm kind of confused. So right here we have curse techniques. Techniques that will damage the enemy. In order to utilize these, you will need to make sure you have raised your curse level up, or you will not be able to use it at all. The damage done will be based on how much you have increased your curse level. So pretty much the more you increase, yeah, we just said, we talked about that in the first part of the scan. I'm trying to understand. Oh, wait. Auto combos? Was this because I remember it saying something about auto combos. I remember Shonen Games breaking that down. It was something about auto combos. Automatically go from managing techniques to curse techniques, auto combos. Is that what that is? Ongoing attack, activate this simple combo. Yeah, that's auto combos. Continue to press the same button in order to increase your curse level and immediately do damage with a curse technique with this auto combo. Yeah. So it was auto combos. Like I said, I did read this, but you know, my mind is it's kind of blurred out because I waited so long to make this video. So some things I might just forget. So now here we are to the next part. Greatly increase your curse level to either control the flow of battle or pressure your opponent by using it in one crushing blow. So let's go ahead and read this right here. It says in Jujutsu Kaisen, you can only exercise curses with curses. The game follows the feeling of the JJK world, where you will only be able to defeat your opponent by clashing their curses with your own. Okay. I see. So here we are at part 3. Now this is where shit gets very interesting. Expand your battle strategy potential. Each character has their own specific ability. Once you have reached a certain curse level, you will automatically awaken it. By increasing your curse level further, your powers will evolve into stronger power. So here we are in Yuji's case. Gear up, increase your speed, increase your curse level to make your dash a lot quicker. By using this, you will be able to get extremely close to your opponent in order for you to show off his talented, damn, that's so yellow. His talented skills. We're gonna say that. That's so damn yellow. I can't see that. Removing the Gojo. They're saying he's gonna be balanced, but it's just that this scares me. Limitless curse. Gain temporary super armor. That is scary, bro. That is scary for a character like him, bro. Hollow purple, reversal red, and lap. I don't know about that. This power will automatically activate once your curse level hits a certain point. At this point, Gojo cannot receive any damage from any attack for a set time. That is so scary. I don't know how I feel about that. But here it says, Rider Eye's big question is Gojo going to be too OP? Because that's what it seems like. I understand where they're coming from with this question. Originally, I thought being able to do devastating attacks, but also gain automatic super armor to avoid receiving damage is super overpowered. After doing some research, it turns out that Gojo's abilities and techniques will take more time to activate, which I said at the I said that in the middle of the video. Like I said, the last scan, his abilities are going to take a long time or a longer time to get off because they're a lot more stronger than the other characters. So that's why I said Gojo is going to be more of a slower character when it comes to curse techniques because of how big his curse techniques are. But where do we leave off? Gojo's abilities and techniques will take more time to activate and will require you to charge up the curse level more compared to other characters. So his meter is probably going to be I ain't going to say a lot bigger because I don't know yet, but it's going to be bigger than other characters. So yeah, you got that with Gojo. Now we know that Gojo's power will reflect that of the story, but also be fully balanced. So they're saying saying he's going to be balanced. I guess that's fair. It's going to take longer for him to charge that meter. But once he gets that move off with that super armor, oh my God, it is going to be an issue. So you guys run into any Gojos, that's who you target. That's who you gotta target. Because if you get hit by hollow purple, or you get your movement sealed, or you get hit by reversal red, to get pushed back, but Gojo's gonna be an issue, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. So pretty much, other than that, these other two paragraphs, not really talking about too much, just talking about, you know, how the characters are like unique. And then it's also talking about, if you want to learn more about other characters and ultimate techniques, you can, I guess they're pointing you to this QR code or whatever to go to the website. So that will do it for this video. I know this was a little bit long, but like I said in my community post, this was a massive update. I know I got this out a little bit later, but it's better now than never. That's the saying. But we learned a little bit about Yuji. We learned a lot about Gojo. I guess he's going to be balanced, I guess. And we learned about Maki. So I'm pretty sure the next few characters we're going to learn about are Megumi, Sukuna, and Nobita. And then after them, maybe we'll get a Panda and Toge. We'll probably get something on them. Maybe we'll get all of them on one scan. And then that's when we start learning about the other 7 characters that are going to be on the base roster, because from my understanding, there's supposed to be 15 base. Now, you guys take this, do your research. If you wanna read more into it, go for it. Once again, shout out to Shonen Games. They the guys, they cool, man. Shout out to them for translating this, because Google would not do this good. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Like I always say, man, it is your boy Asafumas. I'll see you on the next one.